just a touch more olive oil here. Maybe should have filled that up. Got enough. We're okay.
We're okay.
We're okay.
All right.
And we're going to go ahead and pop our onion in here. Start cooking that down.
Man, we go through the olive oil, don't we?
We do go through the olive oil quite
do.
quickly. All right, let's wash our hands from that onion juice. We got our garlic over to the side. Buff Bagel says, I hope you didn't leave the basket from before, and I hope you enjoyed it. We have left it because we will not open it without you.
Never.
So
Never.
we are going to do a special stream. Last time I sent you a letter, you never responded. The postman, I waited there, and Buff Bagel never responded. So we need to set that up because we would not jump into it without you. You know how it works around here. Jen doesn't get chocolate unless Buff Bagel says it's okay. All right, onion's starting to work down here. Let's go ahead and get a fresh spoon out. We've moved everything around too, so I don't know where half my stuff is. We're going to start working those onions down. We've got our pork over to the side. Got that on low heat. And we're doing all right. All right. Next up here. Next up, we got pre-prepped, right? So you don't have to watch me cut incessantly for hours and hours and hours here. We've got a cabbage carrot mixture, all right? So we've got green cabbage, our purple cabbage, and some carrots all mixed together. And on the pan over on the side here, we're going to give that a quick fry in some oil and get that going as well. That will go into our soup, but we want to treat that before it goes into the soup, crisp it up a little bit in the pan here, okay? So I'll take a little bit here. I got a little extra oil. It's just not in my pretty bottle. And we are going to go ahead and take a heaping handful of this and get that cooked down. We've got our garlic going. Am I missing anything? We are going to need to prep some green onions as well. We might as well do that. Those are going to go into both recipes. Big advocate, right? Big advocate of making sure all your ingredients are prepped and ready to go. So that way we're not like, oh, I forgot this one thing. So let's go ahead, get all of our green onions ready to go on the cutting board here. Line them up. Let's remove that root end and get things ready to go. Nice even cuts, right? It's all about the consistency here. Consistent flavors all the way through. So let's go ahead and work that blade back and forth nice and easily. Separating the whites from the greens, all right? There we go. That should be plenty there on the whites. Then we've got our greens, which we'll use for garnish at the end, but we can go ahead and get those ready to go. Making sure to keep a close eye so we don't burn anything here. They are doing just fine. It's starting to smell really divine in here. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. We want those onions to work down, get mostly cooked before we start building our soup up, okay? You can do this with chicken stock, which we're going to be using today. If you want to go more on the vegan route, you can definitely omit the pork and use a vegetable stock, not a problem if you want to go that route for a more vegetable-based egg roll soup.
You can substitute the pork for mushrooms.
Absolutely. Tofu, very popular.
You could even switch it up to chicken if you didn't feel like pork.
Really, anything you want. Highly customizable. There we go. We got our greens ready to go. Let's go ahead, give a nice little stir here. We basically want to get these down to that nice translucent state. Right? That nice translucent state here. While we're doing that, pan is pretty much hot over here, so we can start taking our cabbage carrot mixture, throw that into the pan next to it, and give it a quick toast fry up here. Now this is kind of...
You want to switch over to stove cam?
No, because this one isn't on stove cam.
Gotcha.
So we're going to get that going here in the pan. Might as well just use that same spoon. Get that heat nice and hot on that, and we're going to crisp those up so they hold their structure a little bit better when we start getting them into the soup here, okay? A little extra heat. All right, here we go. We might as well let's grab a bowl. And what's the other thing I need? See, this is how you can tell we're rusty, babe.
Yeah.
I need stuff and I need,
You need
things.
things and stuff.
All right, let's go ahead, start prepping up here. While we're waiting for all of our things to cook through back here, we're just gonna give that a nice little shake. Toast that up. Love it. We're getting those Asian vibes already coming together real quickly here. All right, let's go ahead and start working. Quentin says, wearing the Max Pack hoodie, still as comfortable as ever. The text is still not fading. I'm surprised by the quality.
Great.
Nothing but the
That's
best
awesome.
quality right here at Montana Max Barbecue. That's right. And if you're overseas, we do have a European merch store as
Yes,
well.
we do.
Quentin rocking it loud and proud. Digging
You're
it.
awesome, Quentin.
You are awesome, Quentin. All right. So we're going to go ahead, drop in our filling for our wontons here. I'm going to just slide this over to the side and get that going right there as well. And, oh, you got to love, love. Let's go ahead and get some of our onion greens in there. We're going to drop in some seasoning, of course. And once again, the theme of the day, let's add a little magic to your next meal. We're going to go ahead with our Mountain Magic. Give it a nice little dusting up in there. And we are going to also get some garlic here. So I'm going to need to pop a little bit of this. Well, I've already got some garlic here. So we can go ahead and just put that in since it's already pre-minced, ready to go. Since we're working here. Now I've also got some beautiful flaked crab here. So I'm just going to, with my hands, take this. So this is how we're going to get that smoked crab ragoon, right? A lot of the times we're frying these wontons, right? Gotta go for a bit. We'll be back in a hot minute. Quentin, you know where to find us, my friend.
All right, we'll see you soon, Quentin.
That is looking good.
Yeah, you can do these wontons without the crab if you want, but of course we love crab, so.
Absolutely. You can just go straight cream cheese as well, since we are talking about the different vegan options as well. All right, we're getting real close here. I'm going to take that heat down. Pan's hot. Those are looking good. Those are smelling good.
Yeah, it does smell good in here.
We are coming right along. What kind of crab is it? Well, this is actually, in full disclosure, Mr. Bagel, this is an artificial crab, right? This is an artificial crab, which is actually what you get at most restaurants. Otherwise, your crab rangoon would cost you upwards of $20.
Unless we lived on the coast.
Unless you lived on the coast,
we would
then you can.
definitely get fresh crab.
But you know, we got to work things on a budget, right? So we're just using artificial crab here. So I really wish that
It'll still be delicious.
it will still be delicious. I really wish I could tell you that this is, you know, snow crab or king crab
man.
or any of those other lovely
One day.
Dungeness creatures that we love to consume so much. But unfortunately, that was not in the cards in our landlocked state today for us, my friend.
One of these days when we get out there.
Bagel. Fair. Fair enough. All right, let's get a wood spoon here. And we're going to start mixing this up together, okay? Start mixing it up.
Steph, how is your garden going?
Yeah, Steph is a hydroponic gardener. We'll be bringing back Garden Time to the show in the near future as well. Everyone loves Garden Time. You really wish I didn't ask that question, I think. Bagel, it's all good, man. Bagel's always the fun one who comes to the party. He's like, that's how he floated. He used a mirror. He didn't really float. He used a mirror. The magician used a mirror. Bagel! New York Slice, how are you? It's good to see you. Dungeness creatures indeed.
Yes, Steph, garden time. We have our outdoor garden, of course, that we're going to be planting as well, but our hydroponic, we're resetting it and getting
It's ready to go.
It is all ready to go. So we just got to pick our plants, and maybe you guys can help out with that.
And I have my own jungle going now. They grow, when they go, they go.
I know.
A testament
I know how that is.
to garden as well. I actually was taking it apart to deep clean it.
Yeah.
And it stuck and the tube cracked. And we've had the garden now
upsetting.
for over 2 years, right? Over
Yeah.
2 years. And I was like, I was totally prepared to like buy a replacement part for it.
Yeah.
And we had a problem with the pump too at the same time.
Yeah.
One of the wires came disconnected.
I know. I feel like it was all our fault though. Like probably because of it being moved and stuff. I mean,
And that's why we are not able to exercise any warranties because Jen, she's like, it's our fault.
Well, pretty much. I was trying to very nicely not say your fault, so I said we.
Well, that's very kind of you.
You're
You kind of
welcome.
just did. But a testament to Garden, I was fully prepared to buy the replacement parts,
Yeah.
which would have been 20, 30 bucks maybe tops. But they're like, nope, no problem. You're a great gardener. We love having you as part of the garden family, and shipped them out no cost. It was after a year after the warranty has expired. I mean, super awesome.
Not a
Super
lot of
awesome.
companies do that.
All right, there we go. We're getting this mixed up.
Smells good.
Smells good. Our cabbage is pretty much toasted. Let's get that going. New York slice. Happy New York and happy Sunday. Yes. All right. We've got our cabbage toasted up here. We are going to go ahead and now start adding these things into our soup mixture here. Okay. So we're going to go ahead, take that cabbage, drop it right in. We're going to save that pan and use that a little bit later. And we will mix some things around. And now we can go ahead and let's integrate. Let's take this back over actually to the stove cam since I'm thinking about it. Bam. There we go. Cabbage in with the onions. We've got those broken down. We got the cabbage in there. Now that we've got that working, right? Let's go ahead. And don't worry, you'll see here as I pull this back, we got a little burnt on the bottom of the pan. That's all right. We're going to deglaze that, and that is going to be flavor that is added in, all right? We're going to go ahead now and get a little of that garlic, get a quick toast into that, drop that into the pan. I took a nice run today, but then realized I forgot to put any clothes on. Quick run indeed. All right, 30 seconds to activate Senior garlic in the pan here. We're going to move that around, make sure it gets in there. Doing good, smelling good. Get that heat down just a touch. These electric stoves, they get hot. They get real hot real quick. All right. Now, let's start adding some stock, and we're going to start adding our pork in. Okay?
It's Irish King.
Irish King, speaking of international community.
Oh my God, you're back. Yes, we are.
We are.
It's been
We are
too
here. Now you'll see that's getting hot, and as we take our spoon, there's some Facebook love coming right there. It's already pulling off those beautiful little brown burn bits on the bottom. That is some extra flavor there that we are going to enjoy in this soup. Okay, so we're going to deglaze the bottom of the pan there. It's French cooking style, right? There we go. Facebook loving. Love it. Blue lights mean Facebook love. Remember, like, share, comment, all that good stuff. We appreciate every one of those.
Diverse Interest says, I've missed watching you make all your interesting creations.
Well, we've missed you. You've been busy. You're in winter season, so I'm guessing you get a little bit more time to yourself as well.
And it's Naomi.
Naomi in the house. How we doing? Look at that. Look at that. It's blue vibing. Blue vibing. All right, we got some liquid in there. We're going to get that heat up because we're going to need to bring it up to a boil, and then we'll bring it back to a simmer, right?
Kelly Partridge is here, says sending love from Montana.
Kelly
Hi,
is
Kelly.
in the house. Kelly, amazing artist. If you are on Facebook, you've got to go check out our friend Kelly. We still have your piece, Kelly, up on our wall. Kelly, self-made artist, amazing journey, amazing story, and a privilege to be able to call her a friend. Make sure you go check her out on Facebook. Amazing artwork. You won't be disappointed. Kelly, you've started streaming as well through a bunch of different things also, so that is exciting to see. I cannot wait to come and be a part of your stream as well. Diverse Interest says, yes, I have been slow here. We had barely any winter here, just waiting for spring. What's the word, y'all? It's Old Man Tiger Bomb coming in. You know I had to do it. It's good to see you, Old Man Tiger Bomb. Welcome in. I will flip it back over here. We are going to go ahead And I've got an ample amount of pork here, so I'm actually not going to add